what's up, guys? John here. We're witnessing something huge happening across the business world that we need to talk about. Look at Liquid Death. Look at Kim Kardashian. I know people hate Kim Kardashian, but you look at these influencers. Look at Mr. Beast. Look at these people. What they are doing, they're telling us exactly what the future is going to look like, and I agree with them fully. The world is not going to be a world of corporations like, the Coca-Colas and the Pepsis in the world. It's going to be cool branding, movements, and community behind every single product sold, especially consumer goods and services. That's exactly what's going to happen. You look at this company, Liquid Death, they're just valued at $700 million. That is a huge number, a huge number. Imagine what that number would look like if they didn't have the branding that they have. You probably wouldn't even know who they are. You look at what Kim Kardashian is doing. Now she's in private equity. What she is going to do is she's going to make an absolute fortune. Absolute fortune. The reason being is she has about 330 million followers on Instagram. She could buy into almost any company, and that company will increase in value due to all of the free attention she can allocate to it from her fan base. That is power. You look at all of these companies. Mr. Beast, for example, is just valued at $1 billion, $1 billion for his YouTube and social media influence. I'm telling you, this is what's going to happen going forward. Advertising online is going to get so expensive that what's ultimately going to happen is that the influencers, the people that are building our communities now, are going to succeed, whereas everyone else that's banking on paid advertising is going to have an uphill battle as they are fighting to get in front of consumers that are simply not loyal and that they're paying top dollar for because their ad costs are going up, and the customer is, they don't have the attention span they had 3 years ago. Right? They're staying inside of a community. They're excited about a community, and they'll stay there. You look at Liquid Death, for example. They have one of their, if you can do this with one of your businesses or your business, people are getting tattoos willingly of your brand. You know that you hit it out of the park. It's a home run, right? That person's going to wear that on their body for the rest of their life. That's how dedicated they are to your company. And that's why I believe right now people should be putting out content. Even if you're nervous about putting out content, put out content on your business. Whether it be YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, put content out. Even if it makes you uncomfortable, just put it out. Even if it's bad content, just put it out. What's going to ultimately happen is you're going to get better over time. I believe that this company, Liquid Death, is probably going to be worth $5-10 billion. Give it a couple of years. They're going to skyrocket. Here's why. For me, why did I think of that file? A startup that sells water in beer cans is approaching $1 billion valuation. Liquid Death raised a fresh funding round Monday, bringing its valuation to $700 million. Since its launch in 2019, the brand has had explosive growth thanks in part to its loyal fans, submersive marketing, and unique packaging. I personally believe it's the cans and it's the cartoons. If you watch their cartoon on YouTube, it is absolutely just incredible. I've sent it to my team before. I'm like, we need to think of something cool like this. This is awesome because it grabs your attention from the start to the finish, and it really, really hooks you in. It's not like watching a traditional ad. You would actually sit there and watch it for a minute. Whereas another ad, you'd skip it. You'd be over it. You wouldn't want to allocate any of your time to watching some type of commercial. But this type of advertising is what speaks to consumers, at least the consumers in which they are targeting. It's the fastest non-alcohol beverage of all time. Science Venture led the latest round of $70 million. Liquid Death said that it's on track to bring in $130 million in revenue just this year. That's crazy, about $11 million a month. Think about how much money that is. $11 million a month. With this momentum, the company is beginning to lay the groundwork for an IPO in case it makes sense for the business as well as to expand into Europe, wrote investor Peter Pham in a Medium post. Liquid Death is sold in 16-ounce cans at popular stores including Target, 7-Eleven, Whole Foods, online, and at concerts because of its deal that has a Live Nation. It recently expanded into flavored seltzer and unique flavors such as Mango Chainsaw and Severed Line. Fans said the company's name helped bolster its success. Like Tesla moved, and it's interesting because many people would think that this company probably is more like a 1980s type of rock band, like Guns N' Roses vibe, that type of not really caring and just reckless and being yourself and having like an individual, like having your really being individual to you, something that's going to be rugged, right? But really, it's just as probably, opposite of that as it possibly could be. It's probably more in line with like a Beyond Meat, like one of those vegan companies. That's what this company really is like. Like Tesla moved drivers towards better for the planet EVs through sleek and great product, a brand that became part of the culture. Fan wrote, Liquid Death is moving people towards a healthier and sustainable drinking option, not by preaching to them, but by entertaining them and making them part of something that's bigger in culture. Most of the Twitter influencers have defined this non-alcoholic beverage as a brand of the fastest growing and appreciated eco-friendly strategy which can disrupt the non-alcoholic beverage market. Social media analyst Globe Data in a note on Tuesday. So this is what I believe is going to happen. I believe that this company is going to skyrocket because of their community, because of their audience. It's very easy these days to build out an audience if you do a few things. First is you put out content consistently. Second, you put out content people actually want to watch. Third is that you engage with your audience. If you put out a video on Instagram or on Facebook or on YouTube and you have comments and you're not responding to those comments, what's ultimately going to happen is those viewers might not be there next time. But if you respond to a comment, you'd be surprised at the amount of, happiness someone's like, okay, cool. Like this person actually took time to respond to me. Like next time they get a notification from YouTube, oh, so-and-so put out a video, you'll be surprised. They'll probably go watch it again and comment again. I've had so many people on my YouTube channel in which they've left comments 6 months ago, a year ago, and I've responded to every single comment that they leave. That is what you have to do to build out an audience. You build out something really cool, you build out something people really need, you build out the community behind it, and what you will achieve at the end of that will blow your mind. What do you think about this entire situation? Do you think that this Liquid Death company is going to be worth $1 billion, $5 billion, $10 billion? I believe so. I believe that this Liquid Death company is going to be huge in the future as the entire world moves towards this eco-friendly type of world. We're going to start seeing companies like this have no problem raising money. Not from, they're not going to have any issue raising money from any company, any institutional bank, any venture capital firm. Like everyone's going to be excited to be a part of it because it's going to be hip, cool, trendy. It's going to be easy. Like if you look at a lot of the ESG movement, like this is going to be easy to raise money for. If you pick the right business, you have the right community, the right audience, I'm sure you're going to have massive, massive success. What do you think the big opportunities are in 2022 for a business? Drop your comments below. Let's have a conversation about this. Subscribe here. And also on my Cash Now video, my business page, I'll leave the link down for that in the comment section below the video. And LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok up in the banner. Catch you guys in the next video.